Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is Tuned In, Trilled Out, the essentials for intermediate flute playing. Things an intermediate flute player should be familiar with. Follow-up episodes will go into these steps in further detail. As an intermediate flute player, the journey from being a novice has been a transformative one. The nuanced techniques, broader musical awareness, and practical knowledge I've acquired allow for a much richer, more fulfilling experience. Here are 50 things that I, as an intermediate player, know that a beginner might not. Technique 1. Vibrato, understanding the controlled fluctuation of pitch for expressiveness. 2. Staccato and legato, mastery in producing short and smooth notes respectively. 3. Tonguing techniques, use of double, triple, or even flutter tonguing for different articulations. 4. Dynamic control, ability to play at varying dynamic levels while maintaining tone quality. 5. Altissimo register, proficiency in playing high-pitched notes with control. Musicality. 6. Rubato, how to subtly change tempo for expressive playing. 7. Crescendo and decrescendo, mastery in gradually increasing or decreasing volume. 8. Phrasing, understanding of crafting meaningful musical sentences. 9. Interpretation, ability to convey a composer's intent or your own emotional input. 10. Ornamentation, incorporating musical flourishes like trills and mordents appropriately. Music theory. 11. Key signatures, proficiency in playing in various key signatures. 12. Modal playing, understanding modes beyond major and minor. 13. Transposition, ability to transpose music on the fly for different instruments. 14. Harmonic analysis, basic understanding of chord progressions within pieces. Sight reading. 15. Complex rhythms, skill in sight reading pieces with challenging rhythms. 16. Tenor and alto clef, ability to read different clefs in orchestral contexts. 17. Lead sheets, skill in interpreting lead sheets and chord symbols. Instrument maintenance. 18. Cleaning, knowing the proper technique for disassembling and cleaning your flute. 19. Minor adjustments, basic skills for realigning keys and adjusting screws. 20. Mouthpiece selection, understanding how different head joints affect tone and playability. Extended techniques. 21. Multiphonics, producing multiple tones simultaneously. 22. Circular breathing, maintaining a continuous sound while inhaling. 23. Flutter tonguing, skill in using the tongue to produce a unique, rapid effect. Gear. 24. Microphone techniques, understanding mic placements for recording or amplification. 25. Amplifiers and pedals, basic understanding of how to use electronic amplification and effects. Ensemble playing. 26. Blending, skill in adjusting your volume and timbre to blend with an ensemble. 27. Eye contact and cues, ability to give and interpret visual cues for tighter ensemble work. 28. Balance and dynamics, understanding how to adjust your playing in the context of an ensemble's sound. Performance practice. 29. Stage presence, how to engage an audience during performances. 30. Memorization techniques, various methods for memorizing complex pieces. 31. Nerves and mindfulness, techniques for managing performance anxiety. Professional skills. 32. Networking, knowing how to connect with other musicians and professionals. 33. Repertoire, building a versatile set of pieces for different performance contexts. 34. Audition preparation, techniques for successfully preparing for auditions. Ergonomics. 35. Posture, understanding of the best ergonomic practices to prevent injury. 36. Hand position, mastery of efficient hand positioning for technical facility. Teaching and pedagogy. 37. Basic teaching methods, understanding how to convey concepts to beginners. 38. Pedagogical materials, familiarity with teaching methods and study books beyond beginner levels. Recording. 39. DAW basics, knowledge of how to use digital audio workstations for recording. 40. Take selection, skill in choosing the best takes for multi-layered recording. Miscellaneous. 41. Historical context, basic understanding of the flute's role in different musical eras. 42. World flutes, familiarity with different types of flutes from around the world. 43. Improvisation, ability to improvise within different musical settings. 44. Tempo and time signature changes, skill in navigating complex tempo and meter changes. 45. Synthesizers and electronic wind instruments, knowledge of electronic alternatives and augmentations to the acoustic flute. 46. Pneumatic exercises, breath control exercises to improve stamina. 47. Visual aids, ability to use visual aids like tuners and metronomes during practice. 48. Business aspects, basic understanding of contracts, gig payments, and other professional elements. 49. Finger exercises, specific exercises for increasing finger speed and dexterity. 50. Lifelong learning, realization that there's always more to learn, no matter how proficient one becomes. The transition from beginner to intermediate brings these and many more aspects into focus, offering a richer, more nuanced appreciation of flute playing. It's a continuous journey where each stage brings new challenges and rewards. And there we go, CognitionChunks. We've journeyed through the world of intermediate flute playing, and boy, was it thrilling, pun absolutely intended. From tonal exercises to finger technique, and not forgetting that essential trill chart, we've packed this episode to the brim with actionable tips, exercises, and insider know-how. Remember, the flute is not just about breathing into a tube, it's an instrument of finesse, control, and emotive expression. We examined the acoustics of sound production, broke down the mechanics of embouchure, and even discussed the delicate nuances of vibrato. We also took a deep dive into the realm of sheet music, looking beyond the notes to understand the significance of articulation marks. For our intermediate players, this is where the real fun begins, turning notes on a page into a genuine musical language that speaks to your audience. So what should you be focusing on as you continue your flute journey? Well, our guests couldn't stress enough the importance of tone quality and intonation. Those long tones and scale exercises may seem tedious, but they are your building blocks. Add in finger technique and complex articulations like trills and staccato, and you've got the elements that can turn a basic melody into a captivating musical phrase. If you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of flute fundamentals and found some useful nuggets, hit that like button and share this episode with your fellow aspiring flutists or anyone passionate about music education. Haven't hit that subscribe button yet? What are you waiting for? Make sure you don't miss any of our episodes loaded with engaging content and, of course, a dash of nerdy humor. In summary, the world of flute playing is as deep as it is broad. But equipped with today's insights, you're more prepared than ever to navigate this rewarding musical landscape. Until next time, keep those fingers nimble, your breath steady, and your passion for learning ablaze. Stay tuned and trilled out, CognitionChunkers. Signing off, and remember, the pursuit of knowledge is the greatest gig of all. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? Find out next time in the Cognition Chunks follow-up.